Typically, Google suggests upgrading your storage with paid plans for 100 gigabytes or 200 gigabytes or even 2 terabytes, which can get expensive. However, as promised, I'll show you a brilliant and practical way to enjoy unlimited storage or even 90 gigabytes of space for free. Here's the trick. You simply need to create multiple Google accounts. If you need 60 gigabytes of storage, create 4 accounts. For 120 gigabytes, create 8 accounts. Each account provides 15 gigabytes of free storage. Now you might be thinking, isn't this an old and obvious trick? It may seem simple, but many people overlook this solution. If you create multiple accounts, you'll receive storage in increments of 60 gigabytes. For each account, you'll get 15 gigabytes of storage, multiplied by 4 accounts for 60 gigabytes, or multiplied by 8 accounts for 120 gigabytes, depending on how many accounts you create. However, you don't need to log in with each account separately to enjoy the additional storage. Instead, you can manage all your storage from one primary Google account. That's why I recommend watching this video without skipping any steps. First, log in to your primary Google account. For example, in my primary account, you can see that I've used 29 megabytes out of 15 gigabytes. I've also created 4 additional Google accounts. You don't need to modify your primary account. It remains as is. All you need to do is extend the storage. Start by clicking on your profile picture at the top right corner of your primary account and copy your email address. Once you've copied it, switch to one of the new Google accounts you created. In this account, click on New, then select Folder. Rename the folder to something like Drive 1. You can include the amount of available storage, such as 15 gigabytes. Once the folder is created, right-click on it and select Share. In the Share dialog, you will see an option to add people, groups, or calendar events. Here, you need to type the email address of your primary account that you copied earlier. After pasting the email, ensure that the permission on the right-hand side is set to Editor so that you have full access. Then, click on Send. Next, move to your second Google account. Click New, then New Folder, and name this one Drive 2, for example. Click Create to finish. Once the folder is created, right-click on it and select Share. In the Share dialog, you will see an option to add people. Here, you need to type the email address of your primary account that you copied earlier. After pasting the email, ensure that the permission on the right-hand side is set to Editor so that you have full access. Then, click on Send. Next, switch to your third Google account. Click New, select New Folder, and name it something like Drive 3. Click Create to finalize the folder. Once the folder is created, right-click on it and choose Share. In the Sharing dialog, you will see an option to add people. Here, paste the email address of your primary account that you copied earlier. Make sure to set the permission on the right-hand side to Editor to grant full access. Finally, click Send to complete the process. Now go to your fourth Google account. Create a new folder by clicking New and then selecting New Folder. Name it, for example, Drive 4, and click Create to save the folder. Once the folder is ready, right-click on it and choose Share. In the sharing window that appears, enter the email address of your primary account that you copied earlier. Before proceeding, ensure the permissions are set to Editor so that you have full control over the folder. After verifying everything, click Send to share the folder with your primary account. Once all folders have been shared, switch back to your primary account. On the left-hand menu, click on Shared with Me, and you'll see the folders you just shared from your other Google account. For this demonstration, I'm using just 4 Google accounts. However, if you need more storage, you can create additional accounts. This process only needs to be done once. When you go back to your primary account, you'll see that the 4 folders from the other accounts have now been shared with it. Here's what happens. Your primary account provides 15 gigabytes of storage, and with the shared folders, you'll gain nearly 60 gigabytes of additional space. This extra storage is entirely separate and does not affect the 15 gigabytes limit of your primary account. To demonstrate, I'll upload a video with size 1.7 gigabytes into one of the shared folders. Keep an eye on the storage in the primary account. It currently shows 29 megabytes out of 15 gigabytes, and this amount won't increase because the video is being uploaded to the shared folder. Essentially, we are using storage from the other Google accounts while managing it all from a single account. Alright, let me upload a video here, and you'll notice that the storage won't increase.
Doesn't work like it used to. As I know I remain a danger to me, to you. Going altered by the moment, dear, in the sedation. I don't speed on survival. I'm on fire, waiting your arrival. I never expected.
Even if I refresh the page, the storage will stay at 29 megabytes. Because we are utilizing folders from different Google accounts. This method allows you to make the most of the 15 gigabytes you get with your primary account. Additionally, you can create multiple Google accounts depending on how much extra space you need. By creating a folder in each account and sharing it with your primary account, all these folders will appear in your primary Google account. No need to log into different Google accounts anymore. You'll have access to all these storage spaces from a single Google account. For example, I've managed to use about 60 gigabytes here, but if you want more, like 120 gigabytes, you'll need to create around 8 Google accounts. For 150 gigabytes, about 9 or 10 accounts would be needed. Once you set this up, you can enjoy all this extra storage for absolutely free, and it's a one-time process. Before ending this video, I'd like to mention that I create high-quality, tech-related videos every day. If you enjoy my content and want to support my work, please stay tuned. I hope you found the video helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.